This is the TVP 5051, a Tier 10 Czechoslovakian autoloading medium tank, a vehicle that features an insanely dangerous gun, able to dump out 1200 damage in a matter of 5.6 seconds from its first shell. That's really dangerous alone. When you pair that with pretty troll armor, especially on the gun mantlet, decent mobility, and a pretty accurate all-round gun, it creates for one of the most dangerous vehicles to roll around in the battlefield. But it obviously did get nerfed in the latest update of the game. Its accuracy is not as good, but I've repaired a lot of that with the refined gun because of the fact the vehicle still is pretty accurate on move, so putting refined gun on the vehicle actually still makes it fairly good on aimed-in shots. The DPM is still the same from the previous update, but the intra-clip is longer, meaning it takes longer to dump out the damage. So, kind of a buff and a nerf. I mean, it's better in certain ways, because now you don't have to wait for your shells to come back longer, but you have to take more time to shoot your shells, which means if there's somebody that isn't looking at you, they might just have enough time to turn and snap you. So it's kind of good, it's kind of bad. Today's video, we are playing until we lose in the TVP. So it could be one battle, it could be 10,000 battles, for all we know. The longest session I've had on Play to Lose so far is over 2 hours in the Bosch-Chatillon Barask, which is actually pretty insane when I think about it. However, I'm not sure how this one's going to go. The enemy team has 4 mediums. They have a TVP, Sheridan, Batchat, and 55A. We have 3. I'm really hoping that our team supports us, but I guess we'll find out. I'm just going to push right on up here for now to make sure that the enemy... Okay, well, not a great start. Not a great start, I can tell you that for a fact, but... at least we get a decent chunk into that enemy player there. I just can't believe that Sheridan missed our gun mantlet by a literal hair and hit that immediately. That's so lame. Alright, well, we're going to reload our clip. We have a E100 camping in spawn. Does not surprise me, even slightly. We're just going to wait 5 more seconds until we get our shell. Ooh, wow, that IS-4 got absolutely crappered on, which is obviously pretty good. We're going to get 1 shell into the IS-4, 2 shells into the IS-4. Okay, not terrible. We got a little bit of extra damage out. Sheridan's going to aim it on the 55A, and, oh, I just realized our T-92E1 got pretty badly bonkered. Come on, poke it, TVP. You know you want to. Interesting. Alright. Well, if that TVP's not going to poke, I'm going to reload my clip, and I'm going to go up top wide. Oh boy. Oh boy. Will our Sheridan hit the player? No, he won't. Misses the shot. But the good news is that this TVP is, well, I'm not really sure what he's doing, but he's going to be on reload here. And since he backed up, I'm hoping that we can just kind of push up. Don't get spotted. Nice. Okay, all good. Then we can send him over here. There's 1 shell into his tank, 2 shells into his tank, 3 shells into his tank, 4. Boom. Long live the enemy TVP. Great example of why you always want to be cautious on when you dump your clip. We knew that that guy had fired all of his shells, so I instantly had the capability to push him, which we did so, and yeah, it worked out pretty well for us, I'd say, as there is no longer a TVP on the enemy team. Well, we got the Batchat down low, and we got a 57 heavy. Okay, well, I'm going to back up so the Batchat doesn't spot us, hopefully. I really want to get that 57 heavy clipped if we can. The Sheridan no longer has the view range it used to, so I'm not as worried about being spotted by the Sheridan. We're just going to push up, and yeah, I'm going to see if we can get some damage into this player at all. Alright, well, there is the Batchat. I'm a little surprised. I didn't think the Batchat was still going to be sitting right here. That's fine. There you go. 2 shots into the enemy Bosch-Chatillon, finishing him off. Got the 57 heavy off to the side as well. Let's see. There's 1 pen into his vehicle and 2 pens into his tank. Alright, not bad at all. We've dealt 3,500 damage in this first game, which is a respectable amount, and, yeah, pretty easy victory at that. All that's left is the enemy Sheridan, who is fighting a Waffenträger Ritter. I just like how our E100 camped the entire battle. He did not move from spawn the entire game. I want to see how much damage he did. He may have gotten a little bit out. I don't know if he did a lot. I know he didn't do 3,600. But not a bad game at all for us, and the E100 did, whoa, what a surprise, 600 damage. Who would guess that camping in the back in a tank that has no accuracy and no DPM is not a good strategy? Whoa! I also just realized for that entire first battle, Blitz was in windowed mode for all of you, so you can see the border. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it should be fixed now. We are on windowless mode. Here we are, second game. We are up against a platooning 50B with a 268. And judging that the 50B is a mobile heavy, I would very much expect that player to make its way over towards medium side. Judging that they also have 3 mediums, if our team does not go medium route, this is looking to shape up to be a nasty defeat. We'll see, though. We will see. We have no support from our heavies. Well, there's literally nothing I can do about it. I mean, I'm in a strong tank. I'm in a very deadly clipper. But that doesn't take away from the fact I can't hold vehicles. I just clip. We do have support from a 263. Okay, our CS63 is just kind of lost in the woods. Alright, well, let's see. There's the 140. There's the STB. Yep. Who would have guessed that? Oh, me. I would have. Don't worry. Our heavies will just keep on flanking. This is going to be a big disaster. I can tell you that. I'm going to go wide. Like, very, very wide. And just camp on rails. Because what am I supposed to do to counter that there? Like, nothing is the answer. That's their entire team. Huh. Well, Super Conk got bonked pretty hard. I'm just going to keep waiting here. I'm hoping that somebody makes a misplay that we can punish them for. Bro, our team's just camping. They're not even going in. Go, team. Like, bro. They are getting shots out, to be fair. But, like, they're not doing much to help us. Let's aim it on that TVP. There you go. We get 1 pen out. 263 gets cleared, which is expectant. And at this point, I'm glad we are not up in the front line, obviously, because if we were, we'd probably be dead. Got the 268 off to the side. Gonna fire a couple blind shots at him. Let's reload. Let's see, are we spotted from that? Of course we are. That's like literally a half a kilometer away, but we're spotted. Well, nothing I can do about it. We're just gonna keep on waiting here. You can see the 50B trying to tunnel me. There's the 268. We're just gonna chill right here for now. Hello, 140. There you go, we got 1 pen in. But, yep, 50B is indeed tunneling us still. I don't care. You can tunnel me all day long if you want. There you go. Another nice shot into the 140. Another nice shot into the 140. And you're dead. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. If our team would grow a pair and push, this would be great. But as of right now, they're not going to do that. Look at this guy. Still tunneling us. Look at him. What are you going to accomplish? You're a full health 50B, and you think the best decision you can make, while our team is pushing the other side of your map, is to focus me for the entire battle. Now we got the Super Conk doing it. I'll just keep them here. It doesn't matter if I don't deal much damage if we end up winning. We do have the 50B off to the side. We got 1 pen in, 2 pens in, and at this point the 50B is going to try and YOLO me. So all I need to do is leave. Goodbye! Bye! It's just incredible to me, the lengths that people will go out of their way to try and tunnel me. Like, obviously you saw at the beginning of the game the 268 said slay Droodles, and the 268 is platooned with the 50B, and they're both in the same clan. So obviously they're both trying to tunnel me. But that sounds like a them problem. We're going to go all the way wide over here. We'll see if we can get any damage out. The Super Conk is dead already. There you go. 50B is getting absolutely deleted. There you go. He's dead. Because, again, he stuck himself out in the open alone. So who would have guessed that? Again, we're not going to deal much damage, it appears, this game. But we're going to win. And that's really all that matters. Wins are the only thing that we're looking for right now. So we're going to push on the STB over here. I could really care less if I die. There's 1 shell. 2 shells. There you go. We got 540 damage into his vehicle. And, yeah, our CS is still somehow alive, which is honestly pretty impressive. We have the Jagdpanzer. Oh, boy. Well, let's hope that our VK gets some damage out here. The Jag also might be able to finish off the grill. Oh, that works too. Oh, the Jag did get the grill. I'm very surprised, honestly. The STB is most likely dead at this point, as long as the VK knows how to aim, which he does. And there you have it. A victory. So, yeah, I would honestly say we probably caused their team to lose just by having that 50B focus us so hard he got singled out and died by a Jag. We didn't do that much, but we didn't do bad, to be fair. 2400's not a terrible result. Probably could have played a little bit better in the end of the battle and not just killed myself to the STB. But I honestly thought that our team was just going to push, but we clearly saw a lot of our team was just playing like super passive for no reason. If our team on the one side of the rails had just sent it, we would have instantly won, because the 50B and everybody else on the other side would have been so stuck on the other side of the map. I could have either clipped them when they tried to get over to the other side of the flank, or they would have wasted their time on me and lost the game. So either way, it would have been a dub. Here we are, third game. We are up against a Caro, E50M, Sheridan, and a 121. It's like Wargaming doesn't want me to have fun today. Alright, well, we'll see what we can do. The TVP is not great at dealing with other mediums, because it doesn't have much armor, it doesn't have much DPM, and it's okay in terms of like gun depression, but it's definitely not a vehicle that I would say is good at fighting mediums. It's good at clipping heavies and tank destroyers. And the one time we play in a TVP in NA, when you normally would fight like 3 TDs every battle, this time we go up against 1. Like, huh? Alright, well, we spotted the E50M. There you go. We got 1 pen into his vehicle. I'll take it. It's better than 0 damage. Let's see. We got our E4 going down low. Yep, there you go. I don't know what this E50M is doing, to be real. Got the Badger off to the side. They don't have any big alpha tanks, so there's that. They got the... Well, of course I... Okay. Welcome to the world of Tank Splits. I get shot on the move by a 60 TP and get rolled for 670. I have nothing to say. This game gets me so irritated sometimes, and that's a pretty big moment right there of irritation. There's nothing I can even do about it. Like, oh well. Let's see if we can get some more damage out. I don't know where the Caro is. Would not surprise me if that player tries tunneling me. Well, there is the Caro. There's 1 shot into his vehicle, 2 shot into his tank, and 3 shots into his tank. Nice. That's 900 damage off of his vehicle. I was a little worried that the Caro was indeed going to be somewhere off to our side, but not bad. We got 1200 damage out there. We're going to reload our clip again, and we'll see if I can get any more out. We have 6 more seconds left before we can get our shells, so we do have a little bit longer here. Alright, we finally do have our shots ready. Don't know where that Caro is going to be sitting, but we're going to get 1 shell into the Badger. Not able to shoot him anymore. That doesn't hit. Caro is still tunneling us. How expected. There you go. 1, 2. Oh, we don't have the 3rd shell. Bruh. I didn't realize I shot 2 shells at the Badger there. I guess I'm just losing it. Oh, well. We're fine. We've gotten some bleeds into the Caro. I don't know why that guy's tunneling us so hard. He gave us a thumbs down last game, so he must just not like us. But I really could care less. He's bleeding his health like crazy here. Let's see if we get spotted for poking this. If we do, he's still probably back there, which means we can take a blind shot. Alright, looks like he's not back there anymore. But that's fine, because the Badger's also not looking at us. So we get 1 pen into the Badger, finishing that player off. We got the 1-2-1 off to the side. Not what I would consider a great shot there. Not what I would say is a great shot there either. But we got our final shell penning the enemy 60 TP. Okay, we're up to 2,900 damage, which is pretty solid. We can definitely see where the TVP doesn't do great in getting damage. Like, I don't know. It's still strong, but it definitely feels like there's a bit of a struggle to get out damage now because of the fact the alpha's a little bit less, the damage per minute is a little bit wonkier. We're just going to ignore the 60. I'm praying that he doesn't shoot us, but he's dead now, so he can't shoot us. There you go. We get 2 shells into the Type 71, and all that's left is the Caro and the 1-2-1. We are over 3k, which is pretty nice. Let's see, the 1-2-1, or not the 1-2-1, the Caro's all the way in the back. He's gone, and all that's left now is the 1-2-1. I'm hoping we can get at least 1 shell into... There you go, 1 and 2. Nice, okay. We did 4,000 damage. Usually, your last bit of damage with the TVP is the final clip. Because if you're, let's say, 2,800, 1 final clip in this vehicle brings you to 4k. So, that's where the TVP really gets the damage out. But it can be tricky to actually chunk it out. We got a second class for 4k, so it seems like this is still quite a popular tank. Not bad at all in our battle there, though. A little bit tricky. I just can't believe that the 60 TP hit us full speed on the move right in the beginning of that game. That's a third of our health gone instantly, and you could tell I was not happy about that. But here we go. Let's see. We are up against a decent player. Actually, probably 2 decent players, to be real. So we'll see. They have an STB, a Kampfpanzer 50 ton, and a Batchat. only 2 take destroyers. We have a 183, so that's always fun. They get a minnow, and we get a 183. Gee, I wonder which tank's going to be more effective. Don't worry, we also get a CS63. The start of this game is not looking like a good one, but we'll see. We also have like one of the worst maps for a 183, if I'm going to be completely honest. I do not like the results of this game so far. Got the enemy STB in front. We do get 1 pen into his vehicle. Don't get a second pen. It's not even worth it to bother fighting the STB. I can't pen the vehicle hull down. It's got more DPM than me. It's got consistent rate of fire, and it's got gun depression that it can work hull down. Oh boy. Oh boy. Our team is splitting, which is an instant recipe for defeat in a lot of situations, but we'll see. The STB did get bled a little bit more, which is good. We're going to reload here. We get 1 shell into the enemy bat chat. Okay, that shell did not like me there. There's one, and he hits that, and then our shell misses. Well, at least the SU gets nuked. I mean, we baited him out, I guess, and our team nuked him, so that's good. I don't know, the gun on this tank definitely feels a lot worse on terms of dispersion. I will say that. Like, the shots are just not going where I want them to. And it's a little frustrating, because that's the whole point of this gun, is to hit your shots and bleed your opponents. So we got 1 shell into the minnow. We're going to back up before he has the opportunity to hit us. We're not able to spot him, which is a bit annoying, to be real. We're going to move up. Maybe we can spot him if we get a little closer. There you go. We were able to spot him up here, but we literally can't pen him anywhere. I mean, look at that armor profile. Well, I guess we did pen him. Pretty lucky, I'm going to be real. Our whole team is camping in the base right now, which I can't say is very good, but we do have a 183 holding a flank, so I guess that's something. We're going to go wide. We're going to see if I can get some shells out. The STB does get bled a bit again. Let's reload here. And let's see, we got the type off to the side. There's 1, 2, 3, yes, 4. There you go. 1200 damage clip into the Type 71. Just like that, what looked to be a tricky situation over here has now been turned into one that is very, very winnable. This is why the TVP is still strong. I mean, that clip is still insane, but it definitely takes a lot more effort to get it out. We got the IS-8 off to the side. He is just speeding along. We're going to get behind him here. 752 health. Well, it was 752. The minnow, everything else is off to the side. So we're just going to push over here. We still have 3 shells in our clip, which is pretty nice anyway. There's 1 shell into the Kampfpanzer, 2 shells into the Kampfpanzer, and dead. Again, the gun on this vehicle. That Kampfpanzer should be dead right now. We might lose this because of that. We actually could lose this because the 60's dead. The minnow's still healthy. The Kampfpanzer's now a 1-shot that we have to clear. They still have it, but wow, we're actually going to lose this. And that bouncing shell could have had a major factor to do with it. Let's push the bat chat. What? We bounced the bat chat. What is this game? What is this game? Alright, let's aim it on the SU. There you go. That was obviously an important clear. We have the bat chat who... Yeah, this is a loss. Wow. If that 60 had shot at the 1-shot vehicle, could have been a lot better of a game. There you go. Get a clear into that tank. Nah, it doesn't matter. I'm going to pretend like we have another shell, but it doesn't make a difference. Come on. Yeah, it wouldn't matter. I just can't believe our shell bounced the bat chat, which we probably would have won this if our shells didn't bounce. That's just so agitating. We did fine, 4,000 damage again. We got a big clip out. I honestly thought we were winning that, but instantly turned into a defeat, as usual. I mean, we had a 183 who did literally nothing, which makes sense, and yeah, I don't know what to say. There's your play to lose. Just that game really got me flustered. We bounced the side of a Kampfpanzer because RNG didn't like us. We bounced the side of a bat chat because RNG didn't like us. And those were the 2 shots that we needed to pen to win the battle. So, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.